Hi guys, welcome back to Devastrology. Today we're going to be doing the members live. This is the second members live of the month that we're going to be running, and I hope I'm clearly audible to you folks because I could not connect my mic on time. I was just finishing a personal reading, um, paid consultation for someone, and I had to just rush through into this. Hi, Sanatani Joe. Hope you're doing well. And I hope, guys, I'm audible to you. So, with that, I will get started with the questions. This is a reading for the members, just to make it clear, which means that the people who have joined into the YouTube channel as members are the ones who get readings in this. And if you have not joined, I would want you to please consider doing so, because it's a good way for you to connect on a monthly basis, ask me questions. Sanatani Joe has been here for like 5 6 months now, and he's been planning his entire uh, career movement through this, and he's been fortunate on that front, and I have been fortunate that things are moving in the right direction in terms of prediction. So you can leverage some of this. A bunch of people are here on that front. Again, if you're not a member, this is member session only. You can of course stay and watch this, but this is where the members will get the questions, and they are the one who are going to be posing it. Sanatani Joe, I'm picking up your questions. So this is for your spouse. Again, you can pick questions for anyone in your family that you would want to. So it is August 1st, 1980. Time is 5 a.m. and place is Pune, right? Yeah. So I have her chart ready for me. Now the question is, job change is a good idea or stay home at the same place? Okay, so very quick update. Mercury and Venus sitting in Lagna, in Mercury in its own sign. Okay, she's a Gemini ascendant. Um, August 1st, 1980. 5 a.m. Pune. Yeah, so that is what it is. Jupiter is in the third house, Saturn and Mars in the fourth, Ketu is in the eighth, and Moon is in her 10th. She's a Pisces moon. Okay. See, when Moon is in the 10th house, Joe, then what happens is that there is a very strong probability of a person having frequent movement in jobs. Okay. Or or the other way to put it is that the stability in job is a little challenging, and then Jupiter is both her seventh and her 10th lord, and it is going into the third house, so she should be expecting a lot of hard work. She might have to put in a lot of hard work at work. Okay, that is 100% due, and in fact currently her period is also a little challenging. Currently her period is also a bit challenging, but the good part is that her antardasha is going to be changing. Okay, from a job perspective, she might not be happy right now. That period is going to change. And 1 second, let me just open the Antar Pratyantar Dashas, and then I'll be able to help you. Where is Mars? Mars is sitting in conjunction with Saturn. So our job is going to continue. That is for sure. I don't see a job loss for sure. Saturn is aspecting her sixth house. Uh, hmm. See, ideally, actually, uh, post September of this year is a period from 2024, um, all the way till Feb. She will have a decent window. Okay, she will have a decent window to make a switch. And the reason I'm saying that March period is also because um, is from her chart, because Rahu is currently sitting in her 10th house. Okay, and Ketu is in her fourth. So the probability of getting a decent opportunity will be good. In fact, she's undergoing her Sadesati as well. I realized she's undergoing her Sadesati as well. And if she doesn't find any change in this year, okay, until let's say until December, then I would want her to wait. for entire year. Okay, I would recommend her to wait for the entire year, and then maybe post October of next year, which is 2025, is when she should plan of making a switch. That will be a much better switch for her. So either she can do it in the next 3 to 4 months. If not, then you better wait for at least 1 year. I don't want her to be switching anywhere in the middle of next year for sure. Yeah, up to March, in fact, up to March of 2025, she can try and make a switch. That will be okay for her. That'll be okay. Okay. That'll be, yeah. But the better one will be most probably next year. And better one will be next year. Once Saturn comes on top of her, when Saturn moves to Pisces in and I'm combining her both her natal chart reading as well as her transit reading, and in a combination I see good period coming in the second half of next year, which is more importantly post October of next year. Okay, so that's just one question. It's a surprise today, not many members have chimed in. Let me check what's happening. I see about 15, 17 people watching it. Hi Preeti, good to see you. Good to see you, Preeti. I see your question as well. Let me put in your question. So 17th, 10, 1993, 9:59 a.m. People who are watching, I would recommend you to explore taking membership, because this is a good way for you to be connected with the channel on a regular basis. Um, Preeti, your chart is in front of me. I want to know if there is any positive placement of any planet in my chart, any general remedies that I should follow to enhance my overall personality. There are lots of positive positions. Why are you thinking that there is nothing positive, Preeti? See, Saturn is sitting in its own house, in the third house, okay? And it is sitting in retrograde. You're a Scorpio ascendant, you have Rahu and Ketu, but you have multiple planets sitting in your 12th. You have Moon, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Sun. Now that Sun is debilitated, Jupiter is combust. But let me tell you one thing, Preeti. I don't know if you've had a chance to watch the Olympics. Neeraj Chopra, for the second consecutive time, got an Olympics medal for India. And then you have, if you would have had a chance to look at his chart, the guy has about four planets sitting in his 11th house, okay, with an exalted Mars there in the sign of Capricorn. I was just inquisitive and curious to see what's happening. So when there are multiple such planets, especially more than three planets sitting in a house, it's a very special chart. Okay. And you have five planets sitting in one. So I can assure you there is something very big promised in your life. The challenging bit is it is coming into the 12th house, but it is going to promise something really, really big. And the other bit is that, when your sun is debilitated, the Lord in itself is getting debilitated. So it's not a niche banga situation, but it's sort of cancellation. Okay, it's not 100% niche banga, but it's sort of a cancellation there. And then you have sun and moon both luminaries together. Your moon chart and your sun chart is similar. Okay, remedy, I've told you, you have to bring in two three things. See, your Saturn is good, you are going to put in a lot of effort, you are going to fight all battles in life. But the point you have to notice, some discipline is needed. And many people will say discipline is Saturn. I'll tell you, discipline in a debilitated sun. And I'm telling you with experience. I'm also debilitated sun. And the reason I keep sharing these personal things is that I want to let you guys know that I'm facing and fighting the same battles you guys are. So I will tell you only what I do for myself. Worship Surya, worship Shiva. and just be focused in whatever you are doing right now. Last time when we spoke, you had moved into Hyderabad. I had told you to keep figuring out that how you have to strategize for your job growth, your positioning. You staying away from Lucknow, very good decision. From your chart perspective, is a good thing. I had told you a couple of indicators from Rahu Ketu perspective as well, and Preeti, I told you that you have to take care of your Rahu and Ketu, and the best medium is again offering water to Shiv. You have to make this a habit, and I can assure you, Preeti, you've not done it yet. Comment in the box and tell me if you've started those changes. You might not have. So every time, and see, I know a lot of times you complain that Dave, you don't give remedies. I don't make you spend money. I don't make you buy rice and dal and whatever and put it in a temple or throw it underwater or throw in some river. Do I ever tell you these kind of remedies? No. I always tell you that you have to bring in discipline and changes to your lifestyle. Nay, unable to do it means you are making your son weak. This is the remedy. Unable to do it, and I understand that in the job you are, maybe you might be doing night shifts as well. You and I had discussed in one of the previous videos, Preeti. Let's do this thing. If you are doing night shifts or the periods that you do night shifts, just come before you call it a day, offer water, and then go to bed. I want you to do that, Preeti. Then take your sleep. You might be sleeping during the day, and I understand that is your job requirement, but you will come out of this. That discipline is needed. But when you write to me, Dave, I know what you're saying, but I'm unable to do it, then it is not good, Preeti. I am not giving, am I giving you ever a recommendation that go and spend your money, waste your money? I hate astrologers who do that, and I myself never practice it, and I will not recommend. But I'm telling you, discipline and life changes, beta. You have to bring that in yourself. Now, for that, I don't have a magic wand, and you fix that. You have, don't, if anybody is telling you that all this planet is combust and sun is debilitated, nothing will be good, Venus is debilitated, nothing will be good, they are idiots. Debilitated planets deliver more positivity to a person than exalted planets, especially if it is a debilitated malefic. It will give amazing results. So have faith on that front. Understand when I'm saying settling for and abroad, or going away from your birthplace, going away from your birth town for your son, I'm giving you that as a remedy. You have to continue push forward in that direction itself, and things will work out. Okay. So join the next one. I and then we do it every 2 weeks, Preeti. Next 2 weeks when you come, I want you to say that, Dave, I have started building this habit, and I'm there with you. I'm there with you. So we are in this thing together. We will evolve together. But I don't want you to tell me that I can't. Then you should skip this membership and you should leave it, because then there is no point me of being able to help you, right? I'm not the guy who tries to make money. My goal is simple. We have to collectively improve with our lifestyle habits. That's it. Okay. Best of luck. We'll talk more in the next session. I think you had missed the previous one, but I could be wrong. Previous one, a lot of people missed. Hi Rama. I know last time you joined the membership. Thank you for joining in, and I'm so happy, Rama, that you're here for the second discussion. Your question is, hi, they've really confused which career to choose: mixed martial arts, UFC, or actor or director. I want to do them all. My divisional charts are very good, and my Navamsa are also with all Varga charts. Okay, let's quickly check that, Rama. So, career is of concern to you, and maybe we need to see the detail as well very quickly. But 9th March, 9th March 2000. Time is 23:45. 23:45. Place of birth is Hyderabad. I think I remember us talking about this acting thing last time, and I told you that go with a job kind of an angle, if I'm not wrong. But okay, now you are bringing the angle of mixed martial arts as well. Let us see what's happening to your Mars. Your Mars is coming into the fifth house in the sign of Jupiter. I see you being very aggressive, proactive about your romantic life. I can definitely tell you that. Like, you work towards that. Okay, and what is happening to your Mars in the Navamsha. It is sitting there itself. Okay, got it. Um, so let us look at Mars is the lord of your sixth, going 12th to itself. That is number one. Okay. And it is your Lagna lord as well, going to fifth. Second thing is your second lord Venus is going 10th and is going to the fourth house. And your sun is going seventh to itself, also in the fourth house. It is losing directional strength while Venus is gaining. Okay. Abhi, let's look at your divisional as well quickly. Okay, so your D1 10th Lord. Okay, D1 10th Lord is Sun and it is coming and sitting in your Lagna. Very good. In debilitation in your D10. But since Saturn is sitting in conjunction, that debilitation will get cancelled. Okay. So Neej Bhanga is happening for your Sun in its D10. That is number one. And then you have Gaj Kesari Yoga in your 10th house with Mars also sitting there along with Jupiter and Moon. And of course, that Mars is also debilitated, but that debilitation will get cancelled because of Neej Bhanga. So, very good D10 chart, first of all. I'm a little bit jealous also, to be honest with you, because I also keep looking at my own D10. So, there is going to be struggle, right? There is going to be certain struggle with respect to you getting resources built in your career. I'm pretty sure you're aware of it, Ram. That is why you're asking about looking into the divisional charts as well. And Neej Bhanga, every time it happens, see, the success is going to come after cancellation of the Nichatva, as they say, or the debilitation. Okay. So, initial bit, I see definite struggle, but then I see some miraculous growth in the career too. That is no doubt there. Your both your first and 10th houses of your D10 are pretty damn good. That is number one. D10, sorry, 10th lord of D1 is getting in a Neej Bhanga and in Lagna, which is a good situation. Lung Lord Mars is in debilitation. So both of them, your Lung Lord as well as your 10th Lord, are in debilitation, and that debilitation is getting cancelled. So that means good success is going to come. And I just told this to Preeti. When debilitated planets are there, big success is going to come, even better than the exalted planets. Okay. But what I see is that your Venus is coming into fifth. So, yeah, I will not, in my mind, I will not recommend martial art kind of a profession. I think you should still think of, because your lung lord in your D1 is also sitting in fifth. Your profession lord, seventh lord, business lord is also coming in fifth in D10, and in your in your lagna also it is sitting in the fourth house. Directionally, it is getting good strength, and I don't see any combustion or any problem in that sense. So I don't see the reason why we go for martial art kind of a profession. You understand where I'm hinting to? Mars is not even exalted. We were just talking about that aspect, and it is too tricky. And I don't know, unless and until you, because your Saturn is also debilitated, right, in your Lagna chart, but it is getting Neej Bhanga with Moon and Jupiter is also sitting there. In fact, you have Mars and Jupiter exchange as well. But nahi, I, with whatever limited knowledge and understanding I have, Ram, I will not recommend you doing that. Uh, okay, you are asking niche bang. Niche bang means when a planet is debilitated, and there are certain yogas in the planet in the chart that cancels that debilitation. And when that debilitation cancellation happens, the results are, it's like somebody was not meant to achieve, was suppressed, oppressed, and now it has got sudden freedom. It is going to explode. That thing happens with Nichiren. When it explodes, after all those problems coming to an end, that explosion is so wild that it is bigger than what an exalted planet, a happy planet, can give. That's why people, a lot of, celebrity charts that you see, Shah Rukh Khan for example, because most of the people, my US audience is not here. Okay, Sanatani Joe is here, AK is here from Europe, Roberto is also here from US, so people are joining in. But for the people who are watching from India, if you go and check out Shah Rukh's chart, he has a debilitated Surya. Okay, Aishwarya Rai has that. Amitabh Bachchan has it. Lot of times, your debilitated planets. Of course, you need bunch of good positions in place. When that happens, it just transforms the way your life evolves and how you start functioning. And in your chart, Rama, that is happening in your D10. It's happening in a very good way. So initially, I see hiccups. I see very good growth in your career, but it is coming after struggles. Very good growth, much better than your peers. I'm telling you. I'm not saying you're becoming a Shah Rukh Khan, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't give you a good signature of growth. But the problem is, your question is confusion with martial arts. I will not recommend. Mars is not getting that strength there. It's getting in Parivartan Yoga, you're right. It's not getting the strength to get into a warrior energy. Had it been in third, had it been even in sixth in its own sign, I would have been okay about it. So you understand where I'm getting the confusion and why I'm not happy. So I'll not rush into it, but that is the case. So with that, now we will get into the next question. Sam seems has joined our membership. Sam, welcome to the Devastrology family. We have 2 sessions every month over weekends. It could be a Saturday or a Sunday, and typically it is this time itself when I run these sessions where we discuss about charts. You can open up your chart or your family members, and there are no remedies where I tell you to spend money and stuff. This channel we talk about how we bring changes in ourselves. Positive channel, we don't talk any shit, any negative. The goal in this channel is only to, and I'm not selling you, you've already bought, but I'm assuring you this is what you will find in the next few months as you continue. Okay, so welcome, Mayor. I see your chart here, 1987, 8 8 1 second, 8 8 1987. Oh, Sam, you're from South Africa. Good to see that, man. Durban, South Africa. But what is the time, Sam? You've not given a time of your birth. Uh, Time 1 p.m. Okay, sorry about that. 1 p.m. means 13:00 Durban, South Africa. So hold on a bit. The chart is loading. In the meantime, I'll read your question. So your question is, my career and finance is not good. Will this get better or will I change jobs? I was told that this is due to my Jupiter Dasha and my health is not good as well. Hold on, Sam. Let me just open up your chart. So you are a Scorpio ascendant as per Vedic astrology. You have Saturn in retro in your Lagna. You have Moon in Capricorn in your third house. Jupiter is in your sixth. Rahu is in your fifth. Naturally, Ketu is in your 11th. And then you have combust Venus, combust Mercury, and combust Mars sitting with Sun, four planets in your ninth house. And your ninth lord, which is Mars, is sitting seven away to itself in the sign of Saturn. So very interesting. Now, Lagna lord in itself is combust, which is a tricky thing, and it is debilitated. But that is also getting Nijbang. In your case as well, you're getting Nijbang because it is in Kendra. It is in. Sorry about that. Some biker is, yeah. So that moon is sitting in Kendra, bang opposite to this Mars. So you are going to get a lot of support from that. Okay, but combustion is not a good thing. Anyways, now your question is, your career is not looking great in finance. See, career might not be looking great right now, but see, there is some challenges with respect to career. By the way, you have a Raj Yoga there. Your 10th lord is Sun. It is coming to the ninth, means it is coming 12 places away to itself. 12 places away typically denotes losses. Okay, so there will be losses in your career, challenges in your career. Second problem is, but before we jump to the problem, the second bit is that when it is coming 12 places away, it is still forming a Raj Yoga because it is coming to the ninth house. It's a beautiful house. Okay, Moon is the Lord there, and Moon is in Kendra with Sun again from a moon chart perspective. Uh, but the tricky bit is it is seventh to the Moon. Okay, so it is sort of a debilitated position for Sun. That is why you will continuously find challenges at work. And then you have Jupiter, beautiful planet sitting, which is your Lord of fifth and second, okay, and sitting in your sixth house. So you are going to do job all your life. Business, I see less probability. You are going to serve, and that is going to be better. But this sixth lord is also combust, which is Mars, and it is sitting in a debilitated position. Of course, it is getting niche banga. Now, let us talk about periods. So, I have told you about all this stuff. You are running through your Jupiter Dasha. You are right. You've just started that. Just give me a moment, guys. I've not had water since morning. So, what's happening is that this Jupiter Dasha should see Jupiter coming and sitting in the sixth is not a bad thing. In fact, for your health, it is going to be supportive. Okay. So, Sam, whosoever has told you that because Jupiter Dasha has started, everything will be screwed up. No, I disagree. There are many good things that are happening in this chart. This Jupiter is aspecting your 10th house, number one. It is aspecting your 12th house, and it is aspecting your second house as well. Means that in the long run, in fact, through the course of this period of Jupiter Dasha, you are going to increase your savings. You are going to build foreign collaborations. Your spending might also be increasing. Spiritually, also, you will be on the rise. And professionally, you are going to do well. Take it in writing from me. You are going to do well in the long run. Have patience. It's a good period that has started for you. Challenge is your Mars is combust, okay, which is the Lord where Jupiter is sitting in the sixth house. That is the problem, not Jupiter Dasha. Jupiter tends to burn the house a bit. I keep on saying that, but it is for job perspective, it is not a bad situation. It is going. You are going to get some minor health related troubles for some time, but it will get fixed. Why? Because Jupiter is a natural benefic. Okay, health problem is not from Jupiter. Health problem could be because of Mars. So I want you to be very careful. First remedy. Now this is another lifestyle remedy. You need to increase intake of food, of everything which is related to Mars and builds high quality blood in your body. Mars is the karaka for that, even bones. So increase the intake of apples, pomegranates, or anything that generates more hemoglobin or iron in your body. You need to do that. I am a little worried that your hemoglobin content could also be affected, my friend. That is a major risk in your chart, Sam. So I want you to, number one, take care from that angle, from your health perspective, that you eat stuff which increases the quality and the amount of blood in your body. Number one. Number two, increase intake of white products, dairy products if possible. If you are not a vegan and if you can consume milk, please do. Your Venus is also combust. That also needs a fix. Okay, that also needs a fix. And it is the Lord of your seventh house. Very, very important for you. So you need to fix these two things from a food habit perspective. If you do, you are going to see remarkable improvement in your dasha as well as in your life. Now, the third bit, that from time period perspective, if you are looking for a job change may not be a bad idea a year from now. From 2025, I see very good window for you to, but you will have to work hard. Okay, that also is very clear in your chart, Sam. Saturn is in Lagna, so slogging, you have to slog your ass. I'm so sorry, I have to put it this way, but there is no one alternate to this. But you will get the results, my friend. You will get the results in that period. In fact, your decent period is going on right now as well. It is not a bad period from your career, professional period perspective, and all that. It is not a bad period, but specifically in the second half, or from this thing, when your Saturn Antardasha starts, there is also a change in the location of your Saturn from a transit perspectives. It is going to start aspecting your gains and stuff. And your Sadesati would also be over, Sam. You will be in a much better space. Sadesati wasn't that tough for you, but Sadesati would 100% be over, and you will be in a much convenient space. And then it is aspecting your 11th house, gains will increase. Okay, so with that, we will move on to the next question. I hope it answers the queries that you had. All right, next question is AK. Hi AK, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Um, okay, AK, I know you've been continuously asking about this relocation, and I have not been giving the right uh, answer which ideally you expect me to or you want. But unfortunately, I have not been getting the right periods or the right dashas. So my answer is not changing. And I see your husband is better now and he's in hospital. I'm so happy that that change has happened. We discussed about in the last reading, so I'm happy about it. Let's quickly look into uh, your chart. So 14/6/1965, 1:40 a.m. Ginger. God. I remember you were staying somewhere in the suburbs of London, right? Last time we were talking about it. So, um, okay, you want to see if you want to invest into furniture or not. Okay, furniture is seen from Saturn. Um, and yeah, see, I that is a possibility. You will, oh my God, you will not be happy with me, okay? Um, you are running through Saturn Antardasha, Saturn Pratyantardasha. Sorry, not Pratyantar, but you are running through Saturn Antardasha for sure. And you want to relocate, and how do I give you that period? I told you that yeah, actually the best or the best earliest window that I'm seeing is any nearby relocation. If you want to do like shifting your room or something, or like your apartment from a within a community, within a nearby community, that I can see you can do all the way till November. Okay, but if you anticipate a proper far distance residence shift, that is going to come in 2025 only. That is the best window I see after April. And you are like, yeah, I mean, you could buy, like you might need furniture. I see that. um See, if you see, here is my recommendation. If you want to really make a shift, and if you are shifting in somewhere near to your current locality, okay, within your same city, let's say, within your same city, then I think it's a good period. Then you can go and do that. Last time you had asked me a question that, Dave, what if I want to do a complete shift in a different country and all that? So I don't see that happening immediately. That's the problem. Okay, I don't see that happening immediately, and I think that thing is going to trigger only in 2025, and that too around May June period. So uh, my suggestion is, if you want to do a local shift, then you can, and then of course, I mean, if you want see furniture, that period is running, you might as well buy furniture. But if your question is that, then answer is that period is running, and Saturn is setting in the 12th house as well, so expenses on that front are also pretty viable. That's what I see. But period I told you. Okay, so I hope that helps. Preeti, thank you, Preeti. Um Really good memory there. Yes, Ram. I like we have a small community, 20 odd people who are coming in, and the idea is that I want to grow this small community, this small set of people of members, so that I do more focused readings and help people. The objective of Dev Astrology is to help people, and use whatever little I know, and I'm open to learn from you guys. By the way, I don't know everything. Okay, I want to learn from you guys, and all of us we collectively grow. And if you guys also want to guide me on something, yeah, when you are coming into these sessions, don't just ask questions. Feel free to give me suggestions, ideas, guidance. I'm more than happy to learn from you guys. I want to. It's not that more than happy. I want to learn from you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys are doing so many different things in your lives. There are so many things you can tell me that Dave, you can do this and get better. All right, Roberto, I have seen your question. It is May 21, 20. I think it's for your son, 2004, right? Oh, your daughter. Okay, nice. You got a daughter as well. 21st of May 2004. Oh, she's just 20. Okay, 2004. And Roberto, did you start writing your book or not? We discussed about it, and I think you had good period that we had discussed last when I was in India. I remember I given you that recommendation. I hope you've thought about it. Um, so Roberto, you've not put in all details. You've written 20. Oh man, I'm not reading it well. 2303. 2303. Richland. Richland, Washington. Okay. My daughter had a bad concussion on July 30th at around 11 a.m. Okay. Please tell me what this is about her future fulfillment. Roberto, medical things with all responsibility, I want to say please refer to medical situations with a doctor. I'm not an authorized person to comment anything on that front. But I can just tell you, with respect to period, what is going on in terms of Vedic astrology's dasha understanding. Oh, she's undergoing through Ketu Antardasha. In her Jupiter Mahadasha, she's undergoing Ketu Antardasha. Jupiter is decently placed for her. That is not a worry in my mind. It is her Lagna Lord sitting in the ninth house. Very good placement. Beautiful placement your daughter has. Okay. But her period till, okay, I want you to be careful. Take precaution. Ask her to take precaution till end of September 2024. In fact, be a little cautious all the way till October itself. Her Ketu Antardasha is running. This is a tough period. Ketu, as you would have seen in my videos, etc., as well, that it typically cause certain losses, harms, and stuff like that. And currently in transit, it's sitting in her 10th and it is aspecting her 6th as well, which is the health point. By the way, overall, from a health perspective, she will do well. Sun is sitting in the 6th house for her, and her 6th lord is going retrograde into the 7th. So, not a problem from a health perspective. Okay, she will recover. Don't worry about it. But right now, overall, I think it is a. And you said this happened in what 30th of July. 30th of July was Jupiter Ketu Saturn period. Hmm. Okay, boss. We just need to be, and Saturn is her marka. Okay, Saturn is her marka. It is the lord of her second. Boss, you need to just take care of her health. Only I think a couple of months are left. We are already in the middle of August. Next 60 days, just take care of her, be around, be more watchful. Okay, if you have these medical appointments, please do not miss them at all. This is very critical period, but she will do well from her health perspective. At least Vedic chart, if her birth details are correct, it promises that, because sun is sitting in the 6th house, number one. Venus, which is the Lord, it is retro. So it is going to give some positive impacts from that angle as well. Okay. Roberto, take care. My wishes are with her. And may Shivji bless her, and she should do well. Shiv will bless her. Shiv will be with her. Okay. The prayers from this entire group, entire community are with her. Don't worry about it. Uh, all right. Guys, please don't drop these $5 contributions and stuff. This is a membership channel. I urge you to please not drop any donations. This is a membership, this thing. It's only viewing visibility for you guys. Participation is based on membership. So uh, if you don't be a member, then that's a trouble. Apple, I know, I understand, you had reached out to me on this thing, so it is completely fine. But meh, YouTube channel, it's not the ideal fit. I'll take your question for this bit, because you did not know. But guys, typically members are I mean, we have to respect the people. This is meant for this thing, right? So you have to be a member if you're asking in this channel. Otherwise, once a month I do reading only for, which is free of cost, by the way, for everyone else. Okay. But let me go back to the next questions. Most of my members are getting now live, so I have to take the rest of the questions. Rahul, 11, yeah, 8, 1997. Okay, what is time? 10:02 p.m. 10:02 p.m. means 22:02 p.m. And what is the place? Sivasagar. Sivasagar, Assam. Okay. Okay. So Rahul's question is, right now giving exams to get a job, will I be successful in the job? Will my retro Saturn and retro Jupiter act as an obstacle? I like the way you're thinking. But see, this retro Jupiter is sitting in the first thing is your Jupiter and Saturn have an exchange. Okay. Parivartan Yoga is in play. Then the debilitation of this Jupiter will get lowered because it is retro, and the ninth lord is your Jupiter itself. Okay. That is another bit. Then Gaj Kesari Yoga is also into play. Why? Because Moon is in Kendra, or Jupiter and Moon are in Kendra with each other, which is another good thing in your chart. The other bit is the competition is seen from the sixth house, Lord of which is Mercury. It is sitting in conjunction with Rahu and Venus, but it is sitting 12th to itself. My friend, that's a tricky part. Okay, I've not even seen the dashas, but immediately I gave you an answer that what is the tricky bit. Now your exam is. Now I okay, so you are giving exams to get a job. So one thing is, before I get to the job front, job is, you'll find it, you'll have to work hard. There will be obstructions in your career place, in your profession, so it will be hard fought thing, because 10th lord is going three places away, but it is retro as well, remember, so it will have some effect of the 11th as well. Number one. Number two is Mercury's period is running and Mercury's antardasha is also running, and it is sitting in a good house. It is sitting in the fifth house. It's sitting in the house of education. So job selection or cracking of this competitive examination, see, it is 12th to itself. Remember, that problem is also there. And I hope, Rahul, you understanding what I don't want to say it. I don't want to say anything negative. That's why I will lean onto the positive thing, because I know you understand the 12th connection. Okay. So here is the thing. Sixth Lord is coming into fifth. I don't know. I don't remember if I've told this in my sixth Lord video or not. Please go and watch that video again for yourself, Rahul. But here your education is going to play a pivotal role. And if somewhere you are feeling that either your studies were not good or anything of that sort, you need to put in a bit more effort on that front, because your education is going to be the savior for you. Okay. In fact, fifth lord is also going fourth to the fourth house. But it is going to be good, because if you see from the moon chart perspective, understand what's happening. Not everything is negative. If you see from the moon chart has sun sitting in the 10th house. Okay. Number one. Number two, Saturn is in sixth. Okay. And Saturn is the lord of your third and fourth coming in sixth. Third lord coming into sixth. Very good for you. So work hard. Right now, I don't, so there couple of examinations could have tricky situations. But if you keep studying and keep focused on your whatever your education is in parallel, you might see positive outcome. Okay, that's all I'll say. And this retro thing that you are asking, it will not be an obstacle. Jupiter retro, in fact, is going to be good for you, and Saturn retro is also good for you, because in retro it brings the effects of the 11th house. It's a silver lining. So be positive. Don't think negative. Rule your planets. That's what we are doing in this channel. So understand what's happening. But the tricky part is your sixth house. Saturn and Jupiter are helping you here. Do Ganesh Puja. I'll give you a remedy. I don't give spiritual remedies a lot, but you please do Ganesh Puja. Start doing Om Gang Ganpate Nama on a regular basis every day. If you can fast for some Wednesdays, please do that. It's going to help you. Mercury is critical and you will crack. My wishes are with you. Okay. All right. Next, I'll go into the next question. A72 Akshita Kohli. Akshita, welcome to the channel. I think you are a new person. The YouTube doesn't prompt me that you've joined today or not, but I don't know if you've been before. I'm not aware, Akshita, but you have a blue badge, so I'm assuming you joined recently. Anyways, I'll take up a question. 9th Feb 1996. Place is New Delhi, 3:25 a.m. 3:25 a.m. New Delhi. All right. Your chart is coming up. So, what is the question? Okay. Uh, I'm getting a little worried, but give me a moment. I understand the gravity of your questions, Akshita. So you lost three dogs. Your sixth lord, Akshita, is Mars and it is in combustion. So pets are not going to be easy in your life. But it is such a good thing that you're doing, that you are having pets. It is going to it is going to be very, very helpful. See, in transit, Ketu is coming on top of your moon, okay, which is moon is the depiction of mother. And one second, Akshata, let me just quickly check your dashas. I get worried in some readings, and I don't want you to get scared. You don't need to put questions multiple times on this chat. You've joined the session. Every 2 weeks we hold the session. You can come here. We will see how things progress. And first thing is, when I read the tone of your messages, I want you to please calm down and not be too stressed, Akshita. Relax. Everything is going to be okay. I understand this losing of three dogs is also not a good thing. I have a dog. I understand the gravity. I have pets, but it is the dasha that you are running in. Um, See, it is good. See, pets take a lot of problems away, Akshita. Pets take a lot of problems away from life. Sixth house is the house of problem, and pet has taken that away. I'm telling you. You see this in a positive light. Saturn, by the way, sitting in its own sign, in its own house, which is a very good thing. It is sitting with Mars, so it is going to bring some issues to the mother. That is okay. But one second, give me one moment, okay? So Mercury. Where is your Mercury? Mercury is in the second house with Jupiter. And one, two, three, four. Jupiter and Moon are in Kendra, which is very good thing. Which is a very good thing. Rahu is sitting next to Moon, so that was a little tricky. And Ketu is also giving an aspect. Um, Give me. I'm just quickly checking your chart, and because the first time I'm reading your chart, okay, and I'm just mapping it with the dasha. So your Rahu, Venus, Mercury is till August, and today is 18, 19. So that is almost come to an end, and then Venus Ketu is coming in. Okay, so There are multiple other observations also that I have for your chart, but I will, since today's discussion, you want to focus on your mom, we'll talk about that. See, in September and October, especially, yeah, for just these 2 months till 26th of October, I want you to be taking extra precautions with respect to health and everything. Yeah, Ketu has a direct aspect on Moon. Rahu is sitting next to Moon. Ketu Prajantar Dasha is kicked in. It is already going on. And in transit, also, this Ketu is sitting on top of the Moon. Okay. That is why, in fact, it's been few months that your mother would have been facing issues, Akshita. Ha, see, thank you for validating. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. This is because of this transit. This transit is also tough, and your see, okay. First of all, we don't need to panic. Uh, next time, I have one request for you, Akshita. Can you bring your mother's chart also? That will be important. I She has a Venus ulcer which might be cancerous. Hmm. See, Ketu's effect, very strong effect is there on Moon. I will not deny it, and I'm trying to underplay it to the best of my thing. You have to be careful for the next 2 months till October. It's a challenging period. You don't have a time of birth. If you have date and place, that will also be okay. I will not be able to do rectification, but what we will do is that, see, degrees of the planets will change, okay, and Moon will change, but broadly we'll get an understanding of our chart placement, okay. So I would want to see it in the next reading. Please bring that, okay. That is number one. Number two is, I want you to be taking decent care in the next 2 months, and then this entire transit which is going on till March of 2025, okay, that is a tricky bit. Once the transit moves, Rahu will come to the fourth house, but it will be still better. At least Ketu will not be sitting there, okay, so that will be better. It will move away from your moon, and then it will be aspecting. So see, health issues there for your mother, okay, and I'm not saying, because it's not easy. Again, Rahu is also coming. But I think what we need to figure out is that this period until October, toughest. Post that till March, relatively easier, but it is still a tough period from a health perspective. But I want to refrain making more comments because I want to see her chart. This is what I can see from your chart about your mother. Okay. And I want to see to her chart to make this comment. Her undergoing surgery. See, Mars is combust in your chart. Okay. And Mars represents surgery. It is the lord of sixth house. It is combust in the fourth house. You understand where my worry is? And that's why I'm saying I want to make a prediction. I've seen what I've seen from your chart, so I'm silent. I want to make this from her chart. I want to see what's happening from her chart, because I want to see the second and seventh lord positions also, and I want to see her dasha. What is the dasha for her second and seventh lord? I will get a lot of understanding, and maybe eighth lord as well, and sixth lord, sixth house from surgery perspective. Okay, so let's keep it at that. We will keep that discussion and judge. Saturn has a key role to play. It is aspecting your Lagna, it is aspecting your sixth house, it is aspecting your 10th house. Your 10th Lord is in the sign of Saturn, so which is another good sign, and it's a good thing. Yes, you do have a probability, but we need to still look at the periods when you will be undergoing that, and then we can discuss about it. But for now, let's focus on the first bit. Second bit, yes, essentially in the space of law you have a strong possibility. Judge is not the only decision. We will talk about it. Okay. All right, with that we will jump on to the next two questions. There are, oh, actually, Dishant is also online. Hi, Dishant. Good to see you again, man. Dishant is also one of our members, and he's here. So Apple had reached out to me. She wanted to do a personal reading, and then she wanted to explore reading through this particular means, where she could be a member and do the reading. And you can rightly see, Apple, this is way cheaper because you get to speak to me and ask your questions here. So we will appreciate you coming in here, but I would recommend you to consider exploring membership for this thing, Lalitpur, Nepal. I'm not able to find any Lalitpur, Nepal. Hold on, let me see. Sorry, so I'm not able to like I can. I'm not able to find Lalitpur in my. Let me try Bagmati. It is in the Bagmati province. Oh, finally I got it. Central province, right? Okay. All right. You are a Virgo ascendant. I got a chart. Really unhappy with career. What should I do? Business or job better? Will I ever earn good money? Thank you. Okay. So Rahu is sitting in your sixth house. Ketu is in your 12th. Moon is in your second. Saturn is in retrograde in your fourth house. It is the lord of your fifth and sixth. Okay. Then your ninth house, which is ruled by Venus, and your this thing is empty. Seventh house. Your ninth house, which is ruled by Venus, it has Venus, Jupiter, Sun, and Mercury combust but in retrograde. And Mercury is the lord of your 10th, going to ninth. It is getting combust and retrograde. My gosh. And Mars is in your 10th. Okay. And Mars is the lord of your third. So third lord coming to 10th, good. I like it. I really like it. And it is also the lord of 8th. So I think you might be interested in some acting kind of work. That is also a possibility. You are interested in that. Or you are trying to do something like behind the reels, behind the eighth lord. Did you watch my eighth lord video? You should watch my eighth lord video. Okay. I have given specific instructions about that. After doing this session, I recommend you to go and watch my eighth lord in all houses. And in your case, your eighth lord is Mars, which is going to the 10th house. And you should also watch your third lord video going into the 10th house, which is Mars. Okay. So Venus is sitting here, uh, which is a good thing. It is sitting in 16 degrees. Sun is in 4 degrees. Mercury 11 degrees. Jupiter 19. It's a good thing. Venus is, see, fortune will follow the brave or help the brave, whatever that idiom is. Um, See, there are multiple things that are happening in your chart. Okay. If you see from moon house perspective, by the way, your Venus is the lord of second, also coming and sitting in ninth. Very good Raj Yoga. You'll make good money. Okay. Very good Raj Yoga. Let me look at your dashas very quickly. Saturn, the dasha, Saturn. And Saturn is aspecting the third, but it's aspecting Rahu. It is ideally you should have been doing some sort of a job right now. I don't know if you're doing a job or not, but ideally you should have been doing some sort of a job. If you're not doing a job, then that's a worry for me because you should be in job right now. Hmm. Mother's health also I see a little bit tricky, but one second. So post September, I see some good improvement for you. Post September of 2024, I see some gains coming in for you. I see some opportunity coming in your way or some savings improving for you. But first and foremost, I would not want you to explore business immediately. If you want to do in 11th lord is going and sitting in the second, beautiful. You see, you will make money. Apple, you're going to make money. Money is going to come to you because there are 2 3 very good Raj Yogas in your chart. Very good Raj Yogas. But they are Raj Yogas, okay? They are not Vipreet or they're not debilitated Nijbhang Raj Yogas, because people achieve crazy heights only when they go through crazy shit. So anybody who comes to my channel who's going through crazy shit, I tell them that life is going to be extraordinarily good because it happens, okay? But Raj Yogas, they make life simple. Let's just say this. And there are some very powerful, good Raj Yogas in terms of money for you. Your 11th lord is going to second. Your ninth lord is in ninth. Your Lagna lord is going to ninth. Only challenge is it is getting combust. Okay. 10th lord is coming to ninth. Connection is there. Fifth lord is coming to fourth. Another Raj Yoga. So you have multiple yogas in your chart. Okay. But when you go for business, it will extract a lot of hard work from you, and I hope you are ready to do it. And initially, luck is not going to favor you at all. At all. Okay. Number two, currently you should look for a job at least for a certain period of time. Why? Because your Rahu sitting in that position, and in the transit also, it is going to make a shift in March. So the period that you are going through, being in job is going to be very very important, and post which you are going to be starting with your Mercury's Mahadasha, which is your Lagna lord. It is going to be good dasha, but it is going to be a challenging dasha as well, because it is a combust retro Mercury. Okay, it's not the most powerful Lagna lord that you have. So I want you to jump on a job, and your business has to be whatever you're doing. You want to do acting, you want to do Venus. I see that you might be interested in acting or something of that sort, because Venus has a role to play in your case. Your eighth lord is coming into 10th. That is also happening, and I don't think it is going to pan immediately. It is going to take time. Whatever you're trying to do, so it is going to take some time, and you might want to figure out that how do you um, yeah, focus for job, at least for the interim, at least for the next 1 year, actually 2 years almost. You will make very good money, very good savings if you go for a job. You need to do a job switch ASAP. Hunt for job. You're running through a good dasha, you will be able to find a job as well. You'll be able to find a job. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Apple. All right, May YouTube channel. Okay, let me look at your chart. 12, which is December. Okay. Oh, you're a Cali guy, bro. I'm from the Bay Area. 21, 12, 2004. And what is your time? 7:43 a.m. Long Beach. 7:43 a.m. Long Beach. Long Beach, California. Okay, chart is getting prepared. Let me read your question. Sir, can I make acting my livelihood and good income from projects? I have mass fame in my careers as of now. Okay, man, just give me a moment. This chart is taking a bit longer to load. I don't know why. Let me close the screen. Let me start it again. May 21, 12, 2004, 7:43 a.m. Long Beach, California. Sorry, man, the internet is giving some trouble. Please bear with me. All right. All right. I have your chart ready now. So, your question is livelihood in acting. Okay. So, livelihood in acting, I need to see two, three things. First of all, let me quickly read your chart. Okay. You are a Jupiter ascendant, Sagittarius ascendant, Sun in your Lagna. So I don't know if you've watched my YouTube video on fame, okay, fame and success, and especially career in these kind of fields. I've very categorically said that there are three key yogas, one of which is sun's placement, and it has to form some sort of a connection with 11th or ninth. And your ninth lord is sun and it's sitting in the Lagna. Okay, so I've said in that it is a karaka for fame in life, and humongous amount of fame comes from Venus and Rahu, and then Saturn, and then the fourth bit is Sun. But you have your Lord of Destiny, your fortune. I don't like to use the word fate, but destiny, yes, fortune, yes. So Lord of ninth is sitting in the Lagna. Very good placement. That is number one. Fame is promised in your chart. Okay. Lot of stress is promised in your chart. I need to tell you that as well, bro. Lot of stress. But fame is definitely promised. Okay. Uh, oh boy. I want to give you one warning outside of whatever question you asked me. One warning I need to give you. Dude, never establish physical relationships with any person who is financially or with a blue collared person who's lower than you in terms of their living, in terms of their earning. Do not establish, do not sleep with them. Okay, in your chart, do not do that. You will lose all this fame and shit that we're talking about. You'll lose it all. Do not do that ever in your chart. I'm telling you from your eighth house perspective. Be very, very careful. Okay, it is going to be very detrimental for you. Now, acting as a livelihood is a possibility. Yes, there will be a lot of stress, but yes, it is a very good possibility, and you could do decently well in that space. I think you should go and work from place away from whatever your hometown, your family town, whatever that is, like Long Beach if you were born. You should not, and in Long Beach I think it's pretty close to Los Angeles or Hollywood. Maybe try somewhere else. Try New York. Try a different market where you can go and explore this. It might be a very, very good idea for you, and you will find a lot of success in that space. Um, but I see lots of stress coming in your way. I see. One second. One second. I'm just looking at your moon chart as well and making some analysis. Okay. Yeah, boss, you should pursue acting as a career. There are so many people who come on this channel and ask for acting as a career, and I take time. You should, from your moon chart also. It is you'll do well. You should do well. Okay. Uh, and I want you to be very careful in terms of your physical relationships. I want you to be, dude, like scandalous thing can happen. Okay, and like it could be very, very turbulent for you. So I would, like, that's the only risk that I see which can harm your career big time. Um, and I know you will have certain tendencies in your romantic life and stuff. I don't want to comment them here in public, but I would want you to be careful. Vishal Gamani, Lavanya Kapoor, guys, I'm not taking this paid reading into this one, guys. I'm forced to answer because some people had paid in. you have to take the membership if you are listening in, because I take a lot more time in these readings and I spend time much deeply. So like this is for members who are regularly enrolled for my channel. Okay, so uh, for today I'll take these questions, guys, but please be mindful of that. Okay, may YouTube, I hope you've got your answer and I hope you're happy with it. Good luck, keep in touch, bro. uh, I have, and I maintain a lot of secrecy. I have one South Indian movie actor who's very closely working with me. I cannot divulge. But he's from the South Indian cinema. And then there is a lady, another actress from Hollywood. Many of you would have seen her movie. She's going through a rough patch. She comes for consultation, and I hope you make it good too, May. And I have one singer who just reached out to me to kind of validate if there are certain things in alignment. He's not taken the consultation yet, but yeah. So maybe you are the fourth one, May. All right, Dishant. Good. There are few charts you immediately see it, right? यार क्या हो रहा है इसमें? 12th of August 1998. (11:13) Pathankot. All right, Dishant. Dishant, I think you missed the last session, the last live. It's taking some time, bro. Yeah, I don't know, man. What the fuck? My, after an hour, this software starts messing the hell. Dishant, 12th of August, 1998, 11:13, Pathankot, Punjab. All right. While the chart comes up, your questions are, I want to know about my career aspects. I've been preparing for government exams for a year and I've been missing the jobs by a narrow margin. So that can you please get what should I do? Should be preparing something else, job or business? What should I do if I'm things at the moment, life and remedies? Okay, got it. Okay. So, oh boy, it's taking some hell of a time. Sorry, man, just be patient. I have a pretty fast internet, but I don't know what the hell is happening. All right, finally, your chart is in front of me. So, Libra ascendant, Ketu 5th, Rahu 11th, Jupiter and Moon in your 6th. Jupiter is retro. Gaj Kesri Yoga is there. Saturn is debilitated in your business. I don't recommend you to go for businessman. No, Saturn is debilitated. So is Mars. Nijbhang is happening. Actually, yeah, Nijbhang is happening for you, and then your 10th house is getting Venus. Wait, from your moon perspective, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, 6th, 7th. Moon say Mercury is getting combust. Mercury is combust and retrograde in your 10th house. Okay. See, that loss is happening because of that sun's position, but it is going to be eventually good for you. Okay, it is going to be eventually good for you. I know what you're saying, because sun is going 12th to itself. That is the problem. Sun is going 12th to itself. That is why that challenge is coming. Now, my suggestion to you would be, dude, after October, your period starts. After October of 2024, Dishant, your period is. Oh, yeah, boss. Post October of 2024, you have a very good period that is coming in from your job perspective. Okay. You will have to work hard, but it is a very, very good period that is coming from your job perspective all the way till March of 2025. In fact, Feb of 2025. If you have any competitive examinations during this period, you can crack it. every time Saturn will click in, your Saturn being, you're getting Neej Bhanga, but from cracking the examinations, it is going to be a little tricky. Neej Bhanga is there, but it will still show its negativities, right? I told you Neej Bhanga's effects, they change over a period of time. This Saturn will evolve after 36. Tremendous rise will come, put it in writing, I'm telling you. But right now, that struggle is there. So use this Jupiter, okay? Jupiter is in good placement with Moon, and that Pratyantra Dasha of Jupiter is starting from October all the way till March. So that's the period. If you are having examinations, Nishant, you should have a good place. Business, I will not recommend. From your moon chart, also, the seventh house is weak. And Mercury, the moon lord, is the seventh lord from Mercury, there is getting combust. Here, Mars is, let's talk after a few years. But in this Mahadasha, in Venus Mahadasha, no. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. We will take, guys, this is, I see Sneha has also popped in a question. Guys, I take this one as membership questions. I understand you are asking questions in here, but I'll honor for this time. But this is for you guys to explore this thing, membership for the channel, and that is how it works. Anyways, I'll take question from Lavanya quickly, and then the others. 17 3 17 3 2000 1919 कानपुर. So you're from Kanpur, Lavanya? Okay, चलो तो मैं सब वहाँ पे, from my hometown. All right. Yeah, it's coming up. Sorry, I'm losing patience today. It's because I'm not used to this slow speed. Okay, the chart is here. 2025 chances of job. Very specific question she asked. Venus, Mercury Antardasha, and then Mars, Rahu, Jupiter. Yes, ma'am. Venus, Mercury are getting activated in your sixth house. In 2025, you will find a job. Yes, ma'am. You should. And you know what? You should get it in early 2025 only. You will get it in early 2025 only. First half of 2025. In 2025, you will find a job. Lavanya, you will get a job. You will get a job. Okay. Short question, short this thing, good. You will get a job, Lavanya. I will go with the next question now. Vishal. 9th Feb 1995. 11:25. Acha, 11 means 23. 23:25. And place of birth is Surat, Gujarat. And the question is, sir, how will be my career, money, health? First, you should ask when you will get promotions, when you want to ask everything in. Maybe you joined for the first time, but I ask for specific questions. The intent of snapshot reading is that you get a specific idea. Now you've asked a broad question, I will give you a broad based answer. Your moon is in the 8th house. It is exalted. That's a good thing. But it is in the 8th house. Food related work will be very good for you, but you will have lots of stress also in your life. Jupiter is in Kendra means money is going to come easy. Marriage, I see some turbulence because Ketu is sitting in your 7th. It is going to cause certain issues. And Mars is going 5 places away from itself. There's a higher possibility that you might get involved into some extramarital thing, or you don't have control on yourself. That's all I'll say. Okay. So that is a tricky bit. Venus is also in 3rd. And your 8th lord is coming in 8th to itself, which is a good thing. But yeah, I think that's the reason marriage will be in trouble. Will have challenges. Okay. But food related work is going to be very, very good for you. Very, very good for you. Good money in that. And you could make decently well in business as well. Yeah, you could do very well in your own business. I will, in fact, recommend you to go for business at a certain point in time. And then, Vishal, your dasha is that of Jupiter running in. So, this is the period, boss. You have to actually, this is the period. I will not be surprised if your dasha has started. In fact, from your dasha has started, boss. Your dasha has started, Antardasha has started. Very good time. If you are not running the business right now, I will be worried. Okay, I will be worried. So you should do it right now. You should get started. Health looks okay. Sixth lord is second, sitting in second. Health will be okay. Okay. Yeah, and kids also look okay. Marriage looks troubled. All right. So I hope all the questions that you asked, I've answered all of them. I'll go into Sneha's question now. And let's see what Sneha is asking. 4th March 1994. 4th March 1994. 18:07 p.m. Warangal, Andhra Pradesh. Okay. When will marriage happen? Okay, Sneha. So, oh. Sneha, did you watch my 6th Lord video and 7th Lord video? Yeah, I don't know if you've watched it or not. I've done 6th Lord and 7th Lord videos. Your 6th Lord and 7th Lord both is Saturn. It is sitting combust along with Mars combust in your 7th house with Sun, which is your Lagna Lord. Yeah, marriage is a little delayed in your chart. See, I think I don't see marriage happening before 2029. And I don't want you to marry before 2029. Where is your Jupiter? One second. Your Jupiter is in the third house in retro. Eighth Lord is gone, eighth. And there is an exchange with Venus. Very nice. Very nice. This is good thing. Awesome. I was so worried, but this is a very good thing. Nice. And Jupiter is aspecting your 7th house as well. Beautiful. ये काम अच्छा हो गया. One second. Now, from moon chart also Ketu is sitting there. I have one recommendation for you. If there is an inter religion, intercaste, or inter community marriage, don't go for it. Okay, don't go for it. Somehow, I think you will get inclination towards that. Somehow, you will get inclination. I think some way you will be interested in somebody. It's a very tricky one, yeah. It's a very tricky one because your 7th house is getting disturbed from moon chart also and from your Lagna chart also. Good thing is Jupiter is saving it, yeah. Now I have hope. Okay, I'm positive. I don't know if you've shown your chart to someone or not. Seventh house is disturbed. Okay, lots of disturbance. See, do not marry till 2027 for sure. तो भूल ही जाओ. Don't get married till 2027 at all. Now, till end of 2026. Okay, 2027. I hope Mars is 7 8th. Nobody is disturbing Jupiter, which is a good thing. Is there any other aspect on Jupiter? No. This is also a good thing. Chalo, two good things are happening. So you have a window in the year 2027. You will have a window. Okay, you will have two windows. But my recommendation is get married in the first one. That is the one which is giving you the best possibility to get married, to find the best husband. 2027 first half, especially from Feb to May June period. Okay, 2027 is the period. By the way, you will have a window throughout, but that is the best period in my mind. That is the best period. Feb of 2027 till June of 2027, that is going to be a very good period from your marriage perspective. And I don't want to get married in Rahu Antardasha. No, 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 no. तो राहु केतु का तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं करना. And okay, write down one period. I don't want you to marry anywhere from November of 2025 till January of 2026. You please note this down. Do not get married in this period. Okay? Do not get married in this period, no matter what. Even if I know you are waiting to get married, and if you find a guy also, no, you just say that period you don't want to get married. Otherwise, after that, you have a decent window in 2026 also, first half from February till June. Okay, but the 2027 video is a very good video for you. Sorry, video I'm saying is a very good period for you. 2026 period is also good from Feb to June, but 2027 is a better period. Okay, I know I've not given an earlier timeline, but this is the best period, Sneha, that I could recommend you. I hope this works out for you, my friend. And my request will be consider the membership. There are many viewers that I see watching online. You get a lot more dedicated session here. Consider being a member, and thank you for joining the live stream. With that, we will end now. Dishant, we've already taken one question. Let's pick up your next question in the next reading. One question per reading. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.